And so he would, if he thought people were queering around or whatever, he'd he'd grip the edges of his newspaper and he'd fucking shake it or whatever, you know? And so we'd go and smoke weed outside. I'd come back in early, right? And I'd tell him, I'd be like, oh, Mr. I don't know what was going on.
I don't know what was going on.
Yeah, dude. Then I would just go like sit on the other couch. And then my buddies would come in and they're stoned out of their mind.
Yeah.
Right? They've just been doing nothing but smoking weed in a Ford Ranger. And so you could fucking see him. He'd be like, what have you boys been queering around? He'd fucking lose his shit, dude. And his wife, you could hear her light a fucking cigarette in the distance.
Yeah.
And stop making a salad.
Yeah. Is blackface that bad?
I've said how I feel about it, but people don't want to hear it.
I do.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think if you're a young kid and you like love a guy like Draymond Green or you know, one of your favorite athletes, or even then I think it's weird. We're almost perpetuating the racism. It feels like to me, I'm also white, you know?
Yeah, sure, I understand.
And so it feels though like at a certain point you would say, oh, this kid can do that. He can idolize a black character because he's not, at a certain point, the malice has gone out of it. It's not like you're making, because they used to have to do it because of the, they didn't allow black people to be in movies, and so they would paint white people black. Right. The minstrel shows and stuff. Or they would sometimes paint, you got that guy, you have Matt Rife, who's like the most handsomer comedian.
That's what Matt looks like. I see this is like the second time I've seen him. I'm like, I mean, here's the thing. But
you don't have handsome, I mean, look at this, dude. He's resting. He just getting a little rest.
This is it's a good one to bring up because this is actually against everything that you're told is possible. Where somebody's like, he's a handsome, like good looking kid. I mean, he looks like a model, you know, he's a model. And then he is a funny guy though. I mean, I give him, he's a funny dude. I've seen the clips that they're all viral. The clips are funny, man. And he really knows, like, he's fun working a room. Really good at it. And yeah, I mean, he's just good at that. So yeah, you can't say that it's impossible, but also
it's unique though.
It's very unique. It's singular.
Everything's just been so busy, and I think the world's just so busy now. You know? I mean, yesterday was one of the first times I went to an AA meeting. At the end, I went to eat with the guys at the meeting because I had some time. I was like, I don't have anything to do. Fuck, I fucking enjoyed that. Yeah, sometimes we're so damn busy, we don't even fucking know. I don't even know myself. I'll get to the damn end of life and I'll sit there and be like, hey, who were you, buddy? If somebody's in ICU, you might play this while you bottle feed them. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay, Ronnie. Just drink you some of this milk, buddy. Drink you some of this milk. Yeah, that has a very ICU vibe, I think. You're gonna be fine, Ronnie. Get you some of this milk, Ronnie. Get you a little sip of it. Here's another one.
Recently, you know, I was making out with this girl, and we was making out for probably, you know, one minute, and I just busted a nut right there.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know what to do, so I was just calling to kind of get your guidance on that, and you know, I'm just don't really know what to do.
Oh yeah, buddy. Well, look, that's just some nut, homie. That's all. You know, there's nothing. You're not a bad guy. You don't need to be scared or nothing. You're doing fine. I think you might, you know, who knows, if you were only making out, you might have your pH balance might be off or something. You might have be like a +6 or something. You know, you might want to get your damn levels checked. These motherfuckers, they got some side effects, bro. They're like, I can't close my eyes or I will shit myself. They're like, I can't breathe anymore, but I'm doing good. I lost 46 pounds. I'm going to heaven. You're like, what the fuck? Chill out, Melissa. You need a smoothie, Melissa. You're fucking losing your shit. People are shooting up in their cars at lunch. And no shade there, man. I'm just clowning. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings there, but bells will be ringing. I can't bend my knees anymore. The times have changed, man. It's a lean Christmas, man. It's just gonna be a couple big farmer reps, just humming injectables out of a damn Cessna all around the world, man. Yeah, I don't know if Ozempic seems safe, man. You'll see somebody, they're like, yeah, I'm 38 years old and I'm down to 55 pounds. Yeah, thank God. I can fit into a lot of my same clothes I wore in 4th grade. Yeah, my skin makes a weird noise when I smile, but other than that, man, I'm doing great. They start fucking glitching. I don't know if you remember some of the Christmas sound music they had over the years. That was the thing that got me sometimes. Just the different sounds, you know. And the first day of Christmas. I don't know if anybody remembers that one. Like I remember listening to that. Dude, that's Christmas music can be a trap. It'll make you think you can sing. That's the only problem. It'll make you think, you know, last Christmas I gave you my heart. Christmas music will do it. Merry Christmas to everybody.
And you know that song, The 12 Days of Christmas, where dude's giving his woman a bunch of stuff, and in that song, he gives his woman 17 birds, including 6 geese. I don't think a woman wants 17 birds.
Bro, it's a euphemism, dog. It's a euphemism, man. They want that they want that body bird, homie. That wiener. That skeet swan, baby. You know what I'm talking about? That fucking slurp warbler, dog. That's what they want. Suck me off. Suck me off. Suck me off. And, but yeah, I bought some shit from him once. Steroids or something. I don't know what it was. Gave me a full body rash. It made it hurt when I would blink my eyes. And if you've never had that, when you have, because like every time my eyes would touch each other, it would like, because you don't realize how many times you blink your eyes and you're just like, So that shit was horrible. I had a full body rash, dude. That was crazy. My arms, they looked like I had oven mitts on my hands. They were just, but I kept using the shit. I used all 11 weeks of it. And yeah, it was, so we all try things. I remember my solar system, that bitch had a orange in the middle, bro. And I put it in the microwave for like 30 seconds to warm it up, to give it that sun mentality, you know? So I heated that bit, put it in the middle, and then I hung whatever I could for the other things, bro. I had me a cherry tomato on there. I had me a part of a mitten. What else? I had a clothespin. I had a butterscotch. And what else was on mine? Maybe a marshmallow and a thing of tweezers that I had found in Mom's room. And that was my solar system, baby. And you had to get on the bus, bro. That was the problem. And on the bus, some people, they didn't have theirs made, the other children. So they had some lurkers on there. Like Daniel, you know, he steal 4 Jupiters on the bus, bro. You know, but do you worry about not being able to get an erection when you do get a woman, Riley? Now you're saving yourself for marriage. That's correct.
Correct.
But how do you know that your body's going to work then?
I just believe it will. when the time comes.
Dang, boy. Wow, bro. That is a risk, though, Riley. Look, but you know what, man? I've seen miracles happen, man. I really have. I've seen miracles happen, bro. And if you look, I would stand by y'all's bed and pray for y'all. Pray, by y'all's marital bed or whatever, or be in the next room and, put my hands on the wall and pray or whatever you needed, buddy. You thought I was going to say dick, didn't you? Let's hear more, buddy.
I wanted some advice from you. So I just graduated high school. I became a welder, so now I'm doing that.
Amen, baby. Way to get a trade right out the gate. Get a trade. Hell yeah, dude.
But I'm working night shift right now, so I really don't get to see a lot of friends, family, anything like that. So I was thinking that maybe when I turn 19, I might join the law enforcement academy and try to go down that route. Just wanted to see what your opinions were on that and what you think I should do.
Yeah, brother, I love it. I think we need more good officers out there and people. You sound like you can, are able to verbally communicate clearly. And yeah, in America, that's enough to give you a weapon and get you out there. So I think you should do it, man. And you could weld too, brother. That'd be sick. Just weld a fucking inmate to the back of a car. And I'll say this, white people don't get enough credit for having to deal with the sun. White people don't get enough credit for having to deal with the sun, man. They, put a white in the sun. Put a white in the sun and look what happens to them. Let's don't pretend like we don't know what happens to a white in the sun. Let's don't pretend that the sun don't like black people better. I think the sun is recruiting black people, man. It's trying to transition folks. It's trying to make more blacks and browns and semi-browns and off-browns. You been freaking burping that little pants yurt or what? You been frisbeeing that little syrup dog or what?
Still nothing.
Oh, man. Riley Mao, people are not believing this, man, that you still have never ejaculated. Is that true?
Yeah, it's true.
Gosh.
Never have.
Brother, we got to get you on a damn pay-per-view. I mean, you could open up for Logan Paul and Dylan Dennis. You could be in an early preliminary. I mean, there's never in your life. You telling me the truth, Riley?
I am.
Never, not even in your sleep. God has never come and touched you in your sleep.
Never.
What? Oh my God, we could raffle you off to a bunch of older gay men in Hollywood and let the Lord touch you. That's what I'm saying. De-hand that wiener and let the Lord touch you. That's what I'm saying, baby. So I'm feeling that. I'm just feeling excited about that. Getting in touch with just better intentions and spirits this holiday season. What else? I feel like there's something I was supposed to tell you, but I can't remember what it was. God bless everybody in Israel and Palestine. They got to figure some freedom out over there, man. Usually when you hear free a place, free Tibet, free Cuba, there needs to be some freeing. There's, otherwise you don't hear it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, hug a damn native, brother, this holiday season. Hug a fucking native, baby. Buy him a squash, buy him a cornucopia. Buy him a pork chop. Get him a beautiful piece of meat, shank. But treat your native friends well, because they are the leaders. They are the champions of time. So I'm really grateful to been there and to have this cut. And especially them bitches, back in the day, native, they scalp you. And then everybody just goes more and more ballads till it's like we're almost just at an Ed Sheeran show. And I think by the end he's singing perfect and everybody's like singing along. People are crying. Somebody's admitting to somebody else that they're their real parent or something right next to me. I'm like, what? What the fuck, homie? Get a gin and tonic and chill, dude. You about to pay some back child support, buddy. That's insane, brother. But it was just interesting to see if somebody shows up with a good energy, and or if somebody really shows up with a good energy, that it can change the vibe of a space. Oh shit, it's up already. Snack. Have a snack. You got to do something easy. Drop somebody off. Get them an Uber. Don't try to make all the magic happen. Because there's no magic left in the sack, homie. There's no magic left in the sack, baby. You got to leave some magic in the sack. So that's what I would do. And if you have autism or whatever you got, baby, Asperger's, fucking Einsbergers, whatever you got, dog.
Poison control.
Are drugs involved in this?
Not bad ones.
Okay.
Honestly, just caffeine. It's kind of insane. So before one of these shows, I think we were at Marathon like 2 years ago.
And Marathon is a
music venue. Okay. I probably weighed 50 pounds more than I do right now.
No
just
judgment.
keep that in mind for context. Mm-hmm. I was tired as hell. I wasn't drinking at the time. So I went to the gas station and got some caffeine pills. And it's like 4 pills in a thing. And I get back to the green room. I take the 4 pills and then read the package. Oh. And it was like you're supposed to just take one of these. You got 4 deals.
That's
here.
a recommendation.
Yeah. Well, so I meet. This is like 10 minutes later. I finally read the package. I go back in the bathroom, make myself throw up, and like 1 empty capsule came out in my puke.
I've never seen nothing like it. I was like, and it was sick.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Dude, if aliens show up, they better show up with some fucking bars or the hood's gonna be like, fuck these motherfuckers, bro. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Yes. Yeah. Tough day to be a square alien, dude. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of black people have issues with aliens anyway, bro. A lot of my dudes have told me that.
Have you been hearing that a lot?
Oh, I've heard it
on
a bunch.
The street.
Not recently, but I heard. I'm sure it hasn't changed from since when I heard it.
Yeah, probably not. If anything's probably gotten worse.
Yeah, I don't think it was a meeting. I don't think it was a fucking meeting.
Oh my god!
But what was your story?
Oh, poison control. Okay, poison control.
Are drugs involved in this?
It was fun, but like being in a single parent household, you don't get all the stuff you want and stuff. Yeah.
Well, I got a lot of hand-me-downs when I was growing up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like uniforms, shoes, all that. But I don't know. That's just how it is dealing with a single parent, I guess.
Dude, my mom dated this guy. He was like a mechanic or something for a while. And then 2 years later, I'm wearing his shit.
Not the mechanic clothes.
It said Mr. Mike on the pocket.
Is you for real?
Yeah, I swear to God. I hit like a growth spurt and he was gone and I was still wearing his shit. Yeah,
that's funny.
I felt like I was employed. I wasn't. I was just in 9th grade.
And he had it was a mechanic shirt.
Yeah, he worked at like a.
And he was wearing it like it was a shirt.
Yeah, it was kind of cool, but still, we just had it, and it made me. And then my mom got upset. The old days, man. It must have been romantic back then, huh? Romantic, boy. You see a girl, and her skirt moves a certain way, and the inside of your mouth just gets damp. Oh, you don't even need any gum back then. People was so horny, bruh. People was so horny back then. Oh, you'd see a girl put a barrette on across the classroom, and when it snapped close, God, your butt would get wet. Boy, you bad boy. Your butt would get wet, I bet.